Yo, what up? Boy, that train is still going in the background, huh? Sorry if there's background noise today. Lots of trains, lots of fireworks. They are legal around here, but people be setting off fireworks a lot and all the time. And that's probably going to be the case until August, maybe? C'est la vie. But yeah, I am opting to have today be a chill stream because I didn't have any grand plans for games to stream for today. I was definitely too tired for a Sulaco, saving that for Monday. So we're gonna have some music going, and I'm going to play a tower defense game that I've been playing on and off. It was recommended on Steam by Asp. Is this the game with the buff? No. This is a Tron-looking tower defense game. It's free to play. You can pay money to get extra resources to upgrade things better, which is kind of annoying. But let's just go ahead and get into it. Where is the playlist? There it is. Hell yeah. So let's switch over here and then Spotify. Wait. There we go. I don't know if it's better for it to be up there or down here. We'll leave it up there in the corner, and we'll move it if we need to. Oh yeah. So, Infinitode. Oh no, I have hours of progress that aren't saved. It's got a pretty straightforward tutorial, and then it's got the regular levels. So we're just gonna jump in on... Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna jump in on level 1 and just go over the basics. So, pretty straightforward... Oh, don't worry about the text down there. Pretty straightforward stuff. So, here's where the enemies come out of. We've got a variety of enemy types. Regular takes full damage from simple towers, but has a little protection from more complex ones. And then strong has only little protection from bullets, but a lot of health. Shows the density, the health, the number of each unit that are going to be coming in wave by wave. Whoa! And you can see the pattern of how they're gonna spawn here, which is neat. Gives you a little extra information. Up here, I can let 22 enemies through before I lose. Starting cash, and we can use the starting cash to build all kinds of cool towers. So, basic, simplest tower with good but limited power. Sniper. Great damage to a single target, high range, slow reloading. Cannon. Fires an explosive round that can damage multiple enemies. Freezing slows enemies in the area. Anti-air is good against air enemies. Splash just randomly fires a bunch of projectiles in all directions. I kinda hate the splash towers. It feels like it's very hard to get them to put in work, but I'm sure there's a way to make them good. It also doesn't help that I haven't upgraded them much, but we'll look at upgrades later. Blast damages enemies in a relatively small radius, but has a chance to stun, which is very handy. Multi-shot, one of my big fave towers. It's a machine gun shotgun, which is pretty cool. Minigun, fast attack speed, high damage to single targets. And the minigun, to reach its maximum attack speed, it has to, like, attack consistently for an amount of time. So, when there's no enemies around, it cools off, and its attack speed is worse. Venom will poison enemies. Tesla fires chain lightning, rapid fire. Tesla is one of the better towers for going back to like earlier levels, because it's really good against basic enemies and strong enemies. The missile towers are a lot of fun. They explode with high damage and can reach enemies at any distance, because once they fire a projectile, even if the enemy leaves their range, the missile will continue to follow them. Flamethrower ignites enemies in groups of any density. And then Laser shoots a beam in a straight line. So for this level, we'll start with... you know what? Let's bring in a laser, because it's fun to look at. And also has a lot of mechanics going on. So we'll put a laser, a multi-shot, and a freeze right here. So, towers can level up. Whoop! Just peek in the corner there. I don't remember if leveling up makes them stronger. Upgrading definitively makes them stronger. I don't remember if leveling up makes them, like, it directly increases their stats, but it unlocks abilities. So you get one of these 3 at level 4 and level 7. You get this one at level 10, and then you get one of these 2 at level 20. I don't have any towers that can actually reach level 20 yet. You played a ton of this a while back. Yeah, your Steam recommendation is why I started playing this, because I was just like, if Asp recommends it, then it's probably a real game. Played this on Android, but deleted it because he ran out of storage. Yeah, that makes sense. It's improved over time, but when you played it, it was the weirdest feeling you've ever gotten from a game. So for the multi-shot, bullets penetrate the first enemy and deals 70% damage to the next one. This one is amazing. Can attack air enemies. There's no air enemies on this map, but it can be handy. I rarely use this one. Usually if there's air enemies, then I use dedicated or towers that are more specifically good at dealing with air enemies. And then arc of attack size reduced. So you shotgun the enemies a little better. It used to be a microtransaction-filled mobile game, then when they ported it to PC, they made the decision to make it a regular fixed-price game. I mean, I got this game for free. This game is free on PC. But it behaves like a regular video game. I'll get into the microtransaction stuff after I finish this level, but there is still microtransaction stuff in here. So I'm going to give the multi-shot... penetrating bullets. And the laser, reduced damage but penetrates up to 6 enemies, splits into 3 beams with reduced damage each, but slightly higher damage than the high frequency. Ooh. But then, large batteries. Beam lasts 1.4 times longer, lower damage, but it can rotate while shooting. Which is super important. Because if you don't, I'll show off what happens if you don't. So, behind me, here in the corner, we've got the button to start the next wave, and we've also got a speed dial, which is like, it's got 3 different speeds. So, slow, faster, fastest. But you can hold it to make it go slow-mo. It's still kind of hard to see behind the captioner, but take my word for it. It's there, I promise. But yeah, so I'm going to set it to auto, so it'll just automatically summon the next wave as soon as the current wave has been killed. Upgrade it a whole lot. You can't unlock these by upgrading, you gotta level it up to get those. But yeah, this the multi-shot tower can take care of a lot of the first couple of waves all by its lonesome. But while that's going, we can talk about the resource nodes. So, these 3 tiles are resource nodes. And you can build a miner on the resource nodes. Oh shit, hold up. Laser! So, if you don't get the upgrade for the laser, then when it starts shooting, it just shoots in that direction until the laser is over. Which can be really awkward if you have enemies that just move around or move past the laser. So upgrading it will increase their stats pretty much across the board, as one might expect. Ooh, we can get compact weapons. So now, it shoots in a tighter arc. So can shotgun enemies. Pretty good. So, you've got a bunch of different resources that there can be nodes for. Like, this node is on this map when you first get to this level, but you don't actually unlock the miner to actually gather the resource until way later. But also, gathering those resources uses the same gold that you use to level up your towers and stuff. So you kind of have to make a decision. Oh, goodbye. You have to make a decision whether you want to spend that money on resources or on focusing on upgrading your towers. Speaking of towers, let's bring in Tesla. Get to level 2. We'll get all of our towers to level 2. Bang. And then we can speed up the game. So, because I have gotten through a lot of the game and I've collected a lot of upgrades for my various towers, the first sets of waves are usually pretty easy peasy. Some enemies will be glowing, like slightly glowing around the edges. When they are, that means that if you kill that enemy, then you will get a loot drop. You can also get loot from your miners. So, you can just slap some miners onto these tiles. They take a little bit of time to actually get up and going. But the miners also have a chance to collect a loot item every tick that they mine the resource. So that's cool. Did they change their mind and make it a free-play game? Yeah. So for the Tesla, you can give it lower attack speed, but way bigger damage. Whoa. There will also be quests for every level. So one quest will usually be just like, clear up to wave 82. But sometimes it's like, spend X amount of money on towers, and a lot of quests that don't specify that you have to do it in a single run. You can just replay the level a couple of times. So like, I have not spent 18,500 money on towers. So you can just play a level a couple of times. You get less stuff for repeatedly playing the same level over and over. So you gotta pick and choose whether or not you want to do that. So let's upgrade the towers some more, and how good are the venom against the strong enemies? Yeah. Well, it's a very short level, so there's not actually a ton of time for the poison to tick down. Let's show off one of the more interesting interactions here, I think. So if we get a flamethrower, enemies being on fire, like, interferes with the effectiveness of enemies being frozen, but the flamethrower has an upgrade where you can increase the damage and make the flamethrower not light enemies on fire, but it's like, it's cold fire. So the flamethrower will help slow down enemies on top of the freezing tower. When you played it, it was a mobile game with a dozen premium resources, except you earn all those resources from gameplay 100 times faster than a mobile game. Huh. Alright, let's speed it up a little bit. You can also upgrade the miners, so even more choice of, like, do you want to try and get to a higher wave, or do you just want to focus on gathering as many resources as you can? Different nodes will also have different resource density, so that just determines how effectively you can mine them. So like this one, you're not going to get nearly as much resource out of the 25% density as the 100% density. Used to have all those weird multi-hour timers you would see in mobile games, but they were mostly removed. Huh. Interesting. I did it. I get an extra green loot drop when I complete this level because I did the quest. Speed it up some more. So yeah, I've been playing a bunch of this while also like poking at a mobile or an idle game alongside it, and just like watching YouTube videos. This has been my I don't want to brain right now game of choice lately. So I can upgrade the freezing tower to make enemies take increased damage when they're being frozen. I can make it so that enemies will slow down slower, like it reduces the freezing speed but increases how frozen they get. So like it ramps up slower to a higher maximum freeze amount. Or I could just increase the experience gained by the tower, which can be handy, but it's not impressive in my opinion. Whoa. Your favorite thing in tower defense games are towers that interact with the geometry of the board. Yeah, so this game generally has pretty thoughtful design in a lot of the mainline levels, in terms of, like, there's not a lot of levels where the laser will be perched, like, at the very end of a very long hallway, because they know that would be really strong. So, they get a little more creative with it, of you kind of have to, like, be more... You have to be more clever with how you use something like a laser tower. So, like, I have two choices of upgrade for the laser. I can make the beam last longer, or I can make it so the laser pierces enemies, or I can split it into, like, a laser shotgun. And it's like, which is going to be better for this level? Because it doesn't have an amazing angle to, like, constantly pierce rows of enemies. But also, like, the enemies pass by in such a way that 3 beams might... Like, I might have, like, 2 beams hitting the enemies and then 1 shooting off into space. But you can also change how your towers will target enemies. So I can set the laser tower to target the last enemy in the row, and then give it piercing, so it will just try and pierce through as many enemies as it can. Which is not amazing for this layout. That's not bad. No, get him! Damn it. Love when mazing is a mechanic, even though you're not particularly good at it. So, that is something really interesting that you don't actually unlock until pretty late in the game. You have to beat like most of the main sets of levels, or at least I think you have to beat the first 5 sets of levels in order to unlock a thing, which I will show later. But it's an interesting thing. Overall, I think this is a pretty good tower defense game. Like, it does have a couple of things about it that are, like, leftovers, like, remnants from its time as a mobile game. Of, like, either you can buy upgrade materials to upgrade your towers faster, or you can grind for them, and grinding for them can be kind of repetitive. If you just, like, go out of your way to try and just set up the most consistent grind. Highly recommend Axon TD. I think I've seen that one around. That one's... you gotta pay money for that one, right? I might give it a try. Because I do enjoy a tower defense every now and then. I'm not a huge tower defense lover, but I generally enjoy them. $20 when not on sale. I think I will probably keep an eye out for when it's on sale, but... I generally recommend... like, I generally respect your opinion on games like this, the more strategic sorts of games. I feel like you generally have a pretty good handle on that sort of thing. So, I did not love Bloons TD6. I picked that up because it was like, ooh, this is the one. This is the one that everybody thinks is super good. But I think Bloons TD6, in my opinion, like, it had some of the mobile game problems, while also it felt like there were a lot of maps where there was a correct thing to do, and not knowing the correct things ahead of time myself made me feel like I was... It's a game that made me feel worse at it than I felt like I should have been. Like, when I was just playing, like, off of my own skill, like, not looking anything up, it was just like, man, I'm bad at this. Like, I'm just not making, like, any progress. This doesn't feel right. And it's like, I can be that bad at video games. That's a thing that can happen. But it felt like I was bad at it in the wrong way. You like Axon because it studied and learned from past decades of tower defense games. Ooh. One of my favorite tower defense games when I was younger was, like, desktop tower defense, where you just have, like, 2 entrances in the top and left sides, and just a big open space, and then 2 exits, and you would have to, like, make the maze yourself and stuff like that. That stuff was interesting. But yeah, so, I have cleared the map. So I got some materials. I got Infiar and Matrix and Scalar. I also got a special one, which is like a specific kind of crafting item. If you get 10 keys of any color, you can open a box of that color. Green papers are used for a lot of things. But then there's also tiles. So you can just, like, get tiles over time, and then you can use all of the tiles that you have gathered to make your own maps for the game, which is neat. But let's go to the research tree. It's big. So every individual tower has its own separate set of upgrades. Tower of Exile. Seeing this is actually what got me to start playing the game, as much as seeing Asp's recommendation got me to look at it. Seeing this is what got me to play it. Because I love a skill tree. So each individual tower has their own upgrade tree. So if I upgrade the damage right here, then I'm only upgrading the damage of the basic tower. There's a couple of upgrades that are universal between all of them. So damage, maximum experience level, maximum upgrade level, projectile speed, attack speed is replaced for a couple of them. Like for the freezing tower, it's freezing speed. Rotation speed for some towers. Projectile speed for some towers. Range, I think, is on every tower. How much... the price, so you can discount how much it costs to make one of those towers by 1 coin per upgrade level. Their experience gain multiplier. These are just like generic upgrades across the board. So like first generation upgrade for the missile makes it so that the missiles deal extra damage and has increased rotation speed. Second generation increases attack speed, and so on and so forth. And you need to have like certain amounts. You need to have a certain level in the prerequisite upgrades in order to buy one of these. But they're good. They are better on rate. Like, you get more bang for your buck out of the generation upgrades. And then upgrade price, and then there's some special upgrades down here, like starting level, and then this tree is usually like unique upgrades for that tower. So explosion range and aiming speed. The battery capacity for the laser. And then all of them have passive XP at max upgrade level, which is a weird upgrade because once you have their maximum upgrade level increased a lot, then you're like rarely ever going to get the value out of passive XP at max upgrade level. Free money! But yeah, some nodes on these trees can be a little weird. The downside to per unit / tower research trees is that if you have a favorite tower you use more than others, then you'll spend your upgrades on that and prefer to use that even more. Yes, so that is a problem, especially when like you're going back and replaying older levels a lot. There will be a lot of missions that are like, especially early on, that are like, oh, kill X number of enemies with cannon towers, deal X amount of damage with cannon towers, and it's like, I had fucking no upgrades in the cannon. I hated the cannon, and I still kind of hate the cannon. Oh god. I'm going fucking crazy.
Free money.
Thank you very much for the $25 donation call. Oh, they both ended at the same time. But yeah, so like there are things in the game that try and encourage you to spread out your upgrades a little more, especially because every tower deals different amounts of damage to different enemy types. So like, multi-shot is my favorite tower. I love this stupid shotgun. It's so good. The problem with multi-shot is that the strong enemies, the little red squares, multi-shot cannot damage those enemies. Not like, oh, it deals reduced damage. It just deals no damage. A partial solution is to make it easy to respec your upgrades. Yeah, this game doesn't really make it very easy to respec, which is unfortunate, but... yeah, so I've got a bunch of upgrades for all of my individual towers, but there's also this tree, which unlocks various resources and the miners for various resources. So, like, in order to start mining the green resource, you need to get this upgrade, which then unlocks this upgrade. And then you can get some of these upgrades, which increase, like, the maximum level that you can make the miners, how quickly they mine the resource, and so on. This pile over here, you can only buy these upgrades using the stars that you have earned on individual levels. So you can earn up to 3 stars on a level. And if you earn all 3 stars, then you have more stars to spend on these upgrades over here. But you can only earn those stars once. So you kind of got to be a little more picky and choosy over here. But some of these upgrades are pretty strong. Like, damage and attack speed and range, like, all that's good stuff. But then, like, minus 2.5% cost for upgrading your towers. And that's pretty big. And then generic upgrades for all of your towers live down here. So projectile speed for all towers, starting coins, starting health, attack speed for all towers, tower cell refund, which is a weird one. The basic tower actually has a pretty funny level up ability, where at level 10 it gains the ability that if you sell it, you get a refund on all of the money that you had spent on it. So the basic towers are like built to be sold later. Are percentage additive or multiplicative? No idea. Placeholder tower, please replace. Yeah. This tree, you can also unlock some extra modifier tiles, which I'll show off on the next level. And you can make it so that you can have more of the modifier tiles. And, like, upgrading the miner tiles also lets you have more of the miners out, because for both the mining tiles and the modifier tiles, you have limited numbers of them that you can deploy. For towers, you can have as many of those as you can afford, but for these other weird tiles, you gotta be more careful. You can also unlock abilities, like Nuke, large explosion, which damages every enemy. My problem with the special abilities in this game is that you have to... It's a small amount of resources, but you have to spend resources to craft uses of these special abilities. So if I go back in and choose a level, I currently have no fireballs, so in order to make a fireball to use, I have got to spend 100 green papers and 4 that's scalar, I think. And then when I use that fireball has been used. So I can't use it again. So you gotta stock them up, yeah. And you have limited numbers that you can use per level. I don't love that mechanic, I just haven't really used it at all. But yeah, if we go back to research, yeah, you can use these keys to open the chests, but you can also get these chests from completing levels, or like doing dailies. Like there's a daily quest and a daily loot. So if we go to the daily loot, killed 930 enemies with the cannon on level 1.4. Rotation speed, price, I don't really care about upgrading the cannon any more than I already have. So if you go to play, so now we've got this level. So now the daily quest is just piled in with our other quests. So earn a bunch of money, kill enemies with the cannon. So I can try and pile in as many cannons as I can. So we put a freeze to keep them in the cannon range. Get the enemies coming. Oh god, upgrade. Kill him. Hey! So the cannons fire like little pellet projectiles, but the projectiles they fire explode and deal damage to the enemies near them. So you can upgrade them to explode even more. You can give them just like generic range increase, or you can increase the rotation and projectile speed by 50%, and then the explosions will also deal more damage to nearby enemies. So I usually go with shrapnel and then foundation. But also, I don't use the cannon that much, so I kind of just go with the basic stuff to try and do whatever quests are expected of me. So we'll crank up the speed. They're also not good at killing the strong enemies, which is annoying. So, just in case the strong enemies start getting through, build a sniper up here. When is the Gemcraft stream? There's been at least one in the past. It was... which one was it? Frostborn Rage, or whatever that one was called? I think there were a couple of those streams. Oh yeah, let's upgrade the freeze a little bit. So normally, this stage is easy enough that I would start building like a couple of miners, but having to focus in on cannons, which is, I don't have a lot of upgrades in, I'm just going to focus on towers. Increase damage. Oh yeah, so for enemy targeting, there's first enemy, which is just the first enemy that enters their range. Last enemy, which is the last enemy within their range. The weakest, which is the enemy with the least amount of health. Strongest, highest amount of health. Physically nearest, so regardless of how far along the track they are, like if the track loops around the tower, then it will target whichever enemy is just like physically closest, and then random. So I can only upgrade these to level 6. I can only upgrade the sniper to level 6 as well. Let's give the sniper penetrating bullets because it reaches everywhere on the path already. Over here, let's build a blast tower, because I like the blast tower. So as soon as enemies enter within this range, it will do an attack periodically. And every one of those attacks that it does has a chance to stun enemies, which is pretty cool. Because then it keeps them within the range of the tower, and then starts dealing more damage, and those subsequent attacks have a chance to stun them as well, so... getting a blast tower within a freezing tower, if you get lucky, you can really just lock the enemies in place. So we're gonna get that going, and then get another sniper going over here. But then, another cannon going over here. There we go. Increase the attack speed of the blast. Right, for the sniper, the upgrades are extra damage, they penetrate an enemy and deal reduced damage to the enemy behind it, or just big range. The problem with getting, like, the range upgrade on the sniper is that the snipers already have very big range. So it doesn't often feel like a good, like a worthwhile upgrade. Alright. The enemies are starting to get close to the exit. Come on, cannons. I need you to put in a little more work here. Just more cannons, more cannons! You can do it! You just gotta kill 100 more dudes. Oh yeah, the snipers at level 10 also get an ability where instantly kills any non-boss enemy with less than 34% HP after every 4 regular kills. So the sniper kills a bunch of enemies, and then the next enemy that it hits that has low health will get insta-killed. Which is like several layers of prerequisites that you gotta meet, but instantly killing enemies can be pretty strong. Let's get a freezing tower going up here. So that everywhere along the route they have to take is covered by freezing, but I think this is pretty much going to be the end. And we didn't kill 930 enemies? No! Did I get a box? I got a green box, though. Hell yeah. So this is one of the quests that you can do across multiple attempts. So I can just shove in some cannons here. And it doesn't really matter how far I get into this attempt, as long as I kill the enemies. See how far I can get making only cannons. And just set it to full blast the whole time. I gotta tell you, probably not gonna win, because they do a quarter damage to the big beefy enemies. Which is why you gotta diversify your towers. I had an entire 9/11 joke in my head, and I was just like, no, nah, let's not. It was tempting. But that's what willpower is for. Oh shit. The beefy dudes are starting to get in. No freeze towers. Freeze towers are for cowards. Cannons only. Oh god. That's a lot of enemies that are getting in for wave 38. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god, there's so many strong enemies. No, stop them. Squares are going to be your downfall. That's probably the case. But we've gone cannons only. To make anything else would be cowardice. No backing down. Darn it. But we got 5,000 green papers for doing the daily. So let's open up the green chest. We got a source node that we can place in a custom map. We got some more green papers. We got some power blueprints, some agility blueprints, and a strength platform. So, once you clear all the way up through stage 5, you don't have to clear the bonus stages, but once you beat this level, you unlock a new game mode. And the new game mode is Endless! Leaderboards are time limited, enemy waves start on a timer, endless research tree, which is once you play endless maps, then you get extra nodes on your research tree for some tiles, which is neat. And enemies drop special loot, but also harder enemies. So if we, but like this does not describe all of the problems with playing on endless mode. So if we go to this map on endless mode, hey, what do you mean you could just go over that tile? That doesn't seem right. So on endless mode, enemies gain the ability to walk across empty platforms. So now they can cheat. So you gotta block it off with towers. The basic towers get a lot better playing on endless mode. So like you have to like build a maze, but not the whole thing. Like parts of the maze are your responsibility, and other parts are not. So then if we make it go slow motion, we can use that opportunity to sell that tower and then replace it with a freezing tower. Or maybe the freezing would be better one tile further south. I don't know what I'm doing with that tile, so I'm just going to put a basic, and then freezing is going to be down here. And then once we upgrade the freezing, it'll reach up there. But it'll also reach down there. So let's replace you with a minigun. And then down here... yeah, let's make the missile tower down here. Because I like the missile tower. It's not good against normal enemies, but I like it. It's fun. Purse owner music. Alright, so sell that and then replace it with the blast. Because it's got a nice U shape to try and stun enemies with him. The Venom Tower actually has some neat abilities. So increase projectile speed, and projectiles will find another target if the current one is dead. So like if an enemy gets killed before the projectile actually reaches them, then it'll just switch targets instead of going to waste. Which is something the missile turret does naturally, which which is why the missile turret rules. I was not super impressed with the Tesla tower early on, but once I saw that it gets like a bunch of extra damage against strong enemies, which are often a problem, while also getting like pretty huge range, I started warming up to them. Multi-shot is still my homeboy, but on these early levels, it can only damage half of the enemies that appear, which is bad. Oh, right. So, this upgrade for the minigun increases the rotation speed, and then it changes the level 10 ability. So, Hot Bullets at full speed ignites enemies for 5 seconds, dealing 20% of damage per second each second. The Foundation replaces Ignite with Poison instead. Which is neat. The ability system is pretty nice for, like, kind of determining how you use some towers. Like, if you really like using freezing towers, but the flamethrowers make your freezing towers worse, then ooh. Just get the upgrade that makes them work together. It makes them less flamethrowery. But still handy. The missile tower also has some pretty good upgrades. So minimum range increase, maximum range increase, and projectiles rotate faster. So if they like go past the target, they'll like turn around to hit the target faster. Compact missiles, instead of firing one big missile, you fire 3 little missiles. And then anti-air system, which it's like, oh, they can attack air enemies. Ah, that's not amazing. But also, it removes the minimum range on the tower, which is really nice. There's a good variety to the towers, I think. Oh, right, I was going to show off the abilities as well. The modifier tiles. So, if I go over here, make a miner tile, then next to it, let's speed up so I get a little bit of money. Next to it, I can place the mining speed modifier, which gives 20% to the mining speed of nearby miners, but reduces rotation and projectile speed of nearby towers by 5%. So any towers that are placed next to it will be worse, but it makes the miner better. So, nifty little trade-off. And then there are also plenty of these modifiers for regular towers. Evenly distributes experience between the nearest towers. Doesn't diminish experience if this leads to a decrease of the tower's level. Search. Nearby towers constantly search for a new enemy even if the current target is still alive, which is a thing that made me learn about how the targeting in this game works. Where... Tesla. Also selected ability. So, I didn't actually know that wasn't a thing already, but the way that that towers work here is once a tower has selected an enemy via the whatever setting you have it on, then it will keep attacking that enemy until it dies or leaves the tower's range. Search just makes it constantly adjust which enemies it's targeting. So if you have search set to like the strongest enemy, and the towers that are affected by search deal a bunch of damage to that enemy, and it's no longer the strongest enemy, they'll switch to whatever enemy is the strongest. It also increases range, which is the main thing that I use Search for. Power gives increased power to all nearby towers, and power is just like an attribute increase that affects various attributes, damage, but also I think it increases attack speed as well. But it drains the XP for the tower. Damage makes it so that towers on the sides gain 15%, but towers on the corner, it reduces the attack speed of towers on the corners by 5%. So, like, if I placed the damage node here, then this tower would get more damage. But if there were a tower here, or a tower here, or here, then they would get reduced attack speed and no damage increase. So you gotta be picky about how you position your modifier tiles. The attack speed does the reverse of increasing attack speed, but reducing damage on the corners. Bounty is a weird one. Gives 2% of the player's current coins, but not more than 50 each time a wave is defeated. And also, nearby towers don't gain coins for killed enemies, and can't be placed near modifiers of the same type. And experience makes it so when a resource is obtained by a miner, it gives XP to nearby towers. And also drains some of the resources that the miner is creating. So, like, none of these are just generic flat upsides, they're all weird. Which is cool. Alright, anti-air system. So the missiles can now attack enemies anywhere on the map. Oh yeah, the miners can also mine different kinds of resources. So usually, the better miners will mine like the resource that they are best at, the best, or they will mine the resource that they are designed to mine the best. But they can mine the other types of resources just at decreasing rates. But that can be really handy for if a source node has multiple kinds of resources in it, and the proportion of those resources are the likelihood, like, determine the likelihood of those resources getting mined whenever a thing that can mine either of those resources attempts to mine them. So, like, this miner is best at mining the light blue and the yellow. And because both of these are like evenly proportioned, it will randomly determine which resource it wants to mine, and then mine it at a varying speed depending on which one it randomly determined was the one that it was going to mine. So that can be a downside of, like, hey, I don't give a shit about yellow, I just want light blue, but my light blue miner will mine yellow if it's available. So it's like, oh no! At the cost of getting a wider variety of resources from this miner, I am potentially getting less resource of the type that I need specifically. So maybe I go to a different level and just try and grind out a level that has resource nodes that are more suited to what I need to mine for right now. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I just don't give a dang. Yeah, see? You can see the barrels on the minigun revving up. So when it changes targets, it cools off a little bit, but then it just gets back to full strength. I actually upgraded the minigun a ton before I realized that the minigun was not actually super amazing. Like, a lot of the towers are good in different scenarios due to, like, all of the damage modifiers and stuff from, like, what enemy types it's good against. So, the missile seeking new target is coming in clutch. Yeah, that's one of the best parts about the missile tower. That's one of the many reasons why I like the missile tower so much. Let's actually put a tower here so it keeps them closer to all of the towers, but... No, you didn't kill the glowy one! Bummer! Hey! I don't know if we're making it past this one. Oh. Got a bunch of stuff, though. Bit dust can only be obtained in endless mode. I still don't know what that's used for. Looks like you got outscaled. Yeah. I did. Laser upgrade. I'm always just on the lookout for more multi-shot upgrades. I need a lot of yellow for this one. Freezing range? I'll take extra range on my freeze tower. That's pretty hot. We're pretty cold. Not many upgrades for any of the other towers that I actually care about right now. Wow, look at all these quests I completed. Speaking of quests, you can do the daily quest, which doesn't use your upgrade tree. It is a predetermined map and like predetermined upgrades for all of your towers. And they are usually they can be pretty tough. So for this one, I gotta complete 40 waves, and if I do, I get a box. And also, if you like get a really good score on the leaderboard, you get bonus resource. Oh shit, this one has a core. Okay. Oh yeah, this also has platforms with modifiers. So if you build a tower on this one, it increases the damage by 130%. But this one is a slightly higher tier damage upgrade, so whoa, it gets 150% instead. Pretty tempting to put a laser here, because it's got a straight shot down a narrow firing line. And also, it gets increased rotation speed, which is one of the biggest downsides to the laser towers. Oh yeah, it's also, you don't get access to every tower. So like here, I don't have freeze, I don't have blast, I don't have minigun or Tesla. But I do have laser. So I can make a laser here. There's also range increasing tiles. There's cell refund increasing tiles, XP increasing tiles, projectile speed increasing tiles, bonus coins tiles, which the tower that's built on there gets extra money, upgrade discount, and then power multiplier. But there's also a teleportal. Oh. Hang on. Restart. So there's two different directions the enemies can come in from. I hadn't really considered that. So from this side, you get regular enemies, strong enemies, fast enemies, and icy enemies. Can't be stunned or slowed. Has a shield that can be broken with bullets. And then over here, Toxic ignores poison, regenerates HP if no damage is received. Heli moves by air beyond the reach of many towers. Armored has aura that protects nearby enemies. Dielectric. And Light periodically gains resistance to the last type of damage taken. So, for this tower, I'm definitely going to need anti-air. Well, I guess I could also use missiles. So maybe I just put a missile tower here, so it's got a huge range. But it would also end up with pretty crazy coverage if I put it somewhere around here. Unfortunately, a lot of the damage tiles are over there. Oh, what if I put you right here? Then missiles can go anywhere. Probably want a multi-shot over here. I think a laser over here. Yeah, I'm going with the laser right there. And yeah, we'll just make the missile here. I also have some fireballs and some magnets if I want. Yeah, laze 'em. Can also put a sniper over here or something? Up here, maybe? Increase rotation speed here, so maybe? Yeah, let's put a sniper over here, and I think we'll just do a regular-ass anti-air over here for right now. But the missiles are probably going to end up with the anti-air system, so I'll have multiple towers that can deal with flying units. What's good against the Toxic? You're pretty good against Toxic, you're not amazing against Toxic. What's good against Toxic? Oh no, the blues! So normally the tower that's best against the blues are the blast towers, but I don't have any, because they took them away. Sniper is pretty good against the blue squares, so that's good. Basic tower is apparently really good against Toxic. Splash? Oh, can Splash hit flying units? Maybe I do use a Splash. Yeah, I guess it does hit flying units. Alright. Large batteries. And then we'll set you to last. Yeah. I love when a wave of fast enemies comes in while I've got a multi-shot tower, because they just get obliterated. Until later on, but... It's also generally pretty good to set your sniper to target the strongest enemy, not just because, like, oh, they deal high single target damage, that's good. but also because they take a while to aim. So like, so anytime they have to switch to a new target, they have to re-aim again. So you want them on the same target for the most part. Being too basic to care about toxicity online. Alright, we've also got the core over here, which gives some bonus upgrades. Ooh, making my multi-shot better? Love that. Yeah, sure. Extra attack speed from attack speed tied from the attack speed modifier. Hang on, we're experiencing issues over here. The missiles can't. Oh, the missiles are good against these guys. Okay. Let's set you to anti-air just in case. And give you an extra upgrade. You can get little missiles later. Sure. We can give the multi-shot an attack speed modifier. But now we definitely want to put a tower here. What? I guess I could put a Venom tower over here. Because putting a Venom tower over here means that, like, it just does flat nothing against several enemy types that show up over here, but over here, it's pretty good against most of these enemies. It's not great against the circles, but fuck it. Ooh, that's just flat attack speed across the board? Sure. Take the anti-air damage prerequisite. Ah, jeez. Diamonds are really getting in there. Thank you, missile. Don't really care about flamethrower damage, I don't think. I don't know if I'm gonna make a flamethrower on this level. Another downside to the missile upgrades is that they are much more expensive than for a lot of other towers. Upgrading the missile to level 4 is 330. Upgrading multi-shot to level 4 is 170. Anti-airs are super cheap to upgrade though, so that's nice. Right, the splash is supposed to be good against the toxic, but it did like nothing against them. Ooh, flamethrower is good against them. I said I wasn't making a flamethrower, but here we are. You're still pushing. They're getting pretty deep. Don't like that. No. Alright, I'm just gonna give the laser the shotgun beam. Upgrade the missiles. Oh god, with so many toxic dudes showing up. Just another flamethrower. Flamethrower help. The only way to respond to someone being toxic is to flame them. I'm sorry for doubting you, Flamethrower. Welcome to Flamethrower City. You know it. I do enjoy the light show of having the laser with the triple beam, because every now and then you'll just be like looking over here and then whoa! Light show! Oh man, has fallen down in Flamethrower City. Compact missiles, let's go! Yeah, small missiles! Extra rotation speed is pretty nice with how topsy-turvy these pathways are. Extra range for the sniper, why not? Oh god, stop them. Ah, jeez. I've completed the quest, so, like, I've already won, but I want to do well, though. Shoot missiles at them! God damn it! The blueies. Only got 4 health left. Oh god, there's so many toxics. No! Damn it. I got a blue box, though. That's pretty cool. Let's crack open the crate. Nice. And cool upgrades to afford as a result. You can turn it into a box, that's amazing. Yeah, the Fox box. The Box Fox, or whatever that bland Wonderworld thing was. The missile towers already have pretty huge range. Let's make the explosions bigger. Forced wave bonus. Actually, yeah. Starting coins, yeah. Fuck. I was doing that on endless mode? Dang. I don't know if difficulty changes the dailies. Let's see if I can get 3 stars on the big snake level. This one is tough. A lot of enemies can pop out of this thing. Let's start with a multi-shot here and a freeze here. And a sniper. And then the missiles are probably going somewhere over here. Oh god. Blueies are so tough. Let's try and get the sniper to cover a bit better. Oh, it wants us to use a minigun. We can get that going. First, let's get our first couple of towers up and rolling. Okay. Minigun, you say? That tile for the minigun is pretty huge. But it's just over here. Yeah. Oh, you want us to gather resources too? So demanding. Let's put a missiles over here. Oh, good thing I've got the minigun. There were some AoE enemies. The minigun is doing its damnedest. Sure, we'll do vertical launch for the missiles. There's no mini missiles on this one. Just give it gigantic range. Multi-shots level 10 is pretty cool. 1.4 times damage multiplier to enemies with a speed of more than 0.95 tiles a second. So if you're too fast, this thing will get you. Speed limit enforced by sniper. Alright. Let's make a couple of mines while we're clearing out the waves pretty consistently. Let the missiles hit aerial enemies. Can't wait for more Deltarune. Big same. Now that Dungeon Meshi Season 1 is over, I've just got nothing to look forward to other than, like, Deltarune. And I guess Dungeon Meshi Season 2, which is as nebulous as Deltarune Chapter 3. It's been 3 years. Yeah. Just thinking about how long it's been since Undertale is crazy. Like, it doesn't feel new. It doesn't feel like Undertale is a new game. But it definitely doesn't feel like it came out as long ago as it did. What do you think comes first? Yeah, I don't know. It really could go either way. I wouldn't dare make a guess, lest I seem like a fool. Man. The Persona games are so good. I need to finish Persona 5 Royal. I think I got like 2/3 of the way through it, and then fell off of it. I don't remember why. Persona 6 or Deltarune Chapter 3. Oh boy. Haven't details about Persona 6 started slipping out, making their way into the wild? You're not doing Persona 6 until Metaphor comes out. Oh, right. That's the new IP, right? It's hard to think of what Persona 6 could possibly do to make me like the aesthetics more than 5. Because I loved everything about Persona 5's aesthetics, upside down and sideways. What if it's gay? What do you want? Do you want gay aesthetics? I don't know. It would be cool if they finally committed to just like, no, this character is gay. Not weird closeted / bi Yosuke situation. I don't think it's super likely, but... We're gonna make the next Persona game rated M. It's gonna be all about sexual and gender identity. And they're gonna be super cool about it. god, the toxics are getting in. Do you think Scooby will finally get his big arc in Persona 6? For sure. Hey, I got the 3rd star! Sick. I mean, if I'm just looking for a gay RPG, they're out there. I do need to actually play Super Lesbian Animal RPG. I've had it installed for years now. Just haven't played it yet. Slar! Oh, the Doritos are getting in? Ow! My multi-shot is so strong. Acker, that's incorrect in so many ways. In recent years, goodbye, Doritos. I am dead. I haven't been super into, like, turn-based RPGs as much recently, in terms of, like, games to play in my own time, because, I mean, ever since I started, Yakuza Like a Dragon, it's been like, well, I've got one big, like, stupidly huge turn-based RPG to care about, and then after that, I'm gonna have another stupidly huge turn-based RPG to care about. So, a lot of my care for turn-based RPGs is kind of taken up. And also, my care about turn-based RPGs was somewhat dampened by not liking Final Fantasy VI. Just like how I bounced off of that was kind of a bummer on the whole genre a little bit. But I do want to play Final Fantasy X at some point. That's definitely on the to-do. Short and sweet, well, that's good. I have no doubts that it's good, and I do intend on trying it out at some point. It's just a matter of when. Infinite Wealth is so much more than an RPG. I want to play more Dondoko Island. I know I should probably take a break and do, like, actual story stuff, but I just want to play more Dondoko Island. It's all I've been thinking about. I would say I would play a whole game of that. Like, I would just play that if it were a standalone game, but it kind of already is. Like, there's already so much in it that... Like, damn, how much game could they put in that game? I don't know. Helps that you have ties with the protagonist built in. Oh, yeah. But I mean, like, if you're just playing as an Animal Crossing character... Just, ooh, I could put a shirt on my weird guy with a bat. Maxed it out before going back to the rest of the game. Like, if I were playing it on my own, I would absolutely do that. But I do feel like I should save some for later so we could come back to it. Instead, just like, alright, now we do all of Dondoko Island. And now we're done with it forever. I don't want that to happen. But yeah, like, that's kind of a downside of how invested you get into them, because you just go all in and then what? You're just done with it forever? I don't know. I just had to edit a video. It's been 3 months. Let's try and get more stars. All right, this one's weird. Oh wait, no, this is a different weird one. The World 5 levels just get huge. Oh yeah, so there's also these barriers, and the barriers will only block certain kinds of units. So like, the jet, fast, and fighter units will go down this path, while the healer, toxic, and icy units will go along this path instead. Which is interesting. %200 damage? Hot damn. Huge. You know what? Yeah, let's put the missiles down here, because the range on this thing gets stupid. If I put you here, it's probably good, right? Probably gonna need a Flammenwerfer for the toxics. No, the missiles can't hit the Doritos. I forgot. Maybe instead of missiles on the damage 5, maybe that's a sniper instead. So it's decent against blue. Pretty good against healers and the purples. Sniper doesn't seem amazing here. I do want missiles down there, but I need to have something other than the frost. What's the range on the flamethrower look like? I mean, it flames them all the way along here, like through here. Sure. Where that flamin'? Eat him. Oh shit. Aw. It turned to Doritos. Right, sniper's not missing here. How about Tesla? Oh, actually, let's put a minigun right there. And then... I could put a laser here? How does a laser against the various enemy types we are encountering? It's not amazing against toxic. It can't hit the blue at all. So it's not actually great to place along this alley here. Aw, damn it, I did it again. I could slap a Tesla down? Tesla's also bad against the blue. Can't hit the purples at all. What's good against healers? The minigun, actually. Huh. Kind of feels like I have most of the towers that are good against the enemies that we're going up against here. Big range.
Let's look at the font.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I've just got the towers that are good out at the moment. So let's just focus on upgrading them up, and then we'll see how it goes from there. Speed up. Between the flamethrower and the multi-shot, the Doritos are getting the business. For sure. Speaking of Doritos, I've been kind of hungry lately. I've just been eating a lot. Which is bad, because I've put on some weight. So maybe I've been sick, and that's just my body trying to stock up on calories for recovery. I don't know. Don't sick die. I'll do my best. This level is so fucking big, I don't think the freezing is actually that useful. I think it might be better to slap down another damaging tower with big range. I think minigun might be the way to do it. I think minigun has like the best damage spread against all of the the enemies that can spawn on this level. I'm just playing tower defense now. Aha! I guess that's why I'm called an influencer. Oh! I think we all caught something mild and have been fighting it off, maybe. I kind of felt like not the best before the pre-release. I don't know if we got it at the pre-release and it's just been like really slow burn or something. I don't know. Oh no, I'm going to play something else. That's fair. I mean, all of us could just be under the influence of pollen. Dun dun dun. Ooh, 3rd star. If I let Hat influence me, will I get sick too? Hope not. I need this. This is my job. Ooh, purple and blue. Oh wait, there's like no other blues. Oh wait, you're part blue. You're green. Playing a lot of Destiny 2. That tracks. I've heard that it's a big major update. That is good? I've tried getting into Destiny 2 a couple of times, and it just never sticks for one reason or another. Nightmare Cart when? Oh, maybe next Saturday? I have been meaning to check it out, and it's probably gotten most of the like major bug fixes that it needed. I heard that it was kind of buggy on release. Damn, wave 96. Holy cow. Ooh, we got an item. I also tried to get into Destiny 2 at a bit of a weird time, because I had joined like right at around the time that like one of the big fan favorite characters got killed off. I don't know if they ever brought him back or anything like that, but oh, is that just gonna kill me? Oh shit. These purples are messing me up. Oh god. Oh right. The purples are immune to minigun. Flammenwerfer? Maybe wear more Flammen? Maybe that's the game plan here. Cade came back in this expansion. Oh, great. No wonder everyone likes it so much. Oh no, not the Doritos. It's so embarrassing to lose to the Doritos when the multi-shot tower is my most upgraded tower. Yeah, we can lose to the purples, that's fine. The hexagons. I would still like to not lose, but... well. I got to over wave 100, that's pretty cool. Back to basics. Wave 101. And I got another star. I also got a bunch of resources. I also got a box and enough keys for another box. Whoa. This is huge. Passive XP at max upgrade level. XP multiplier. Ah, I do want that attack speed increase. I'm getting max XP level for multi-shot, because now we're only one way from being able to get a completely maximized multi-shot, in terms of levels at least. Increase damage to next enemy. Reduces enemy speed when hitting them with counterattack, which is the thing that deals extra damage against enemies that are too fast. That's pretty cute. Let's get upgrade cost discount on the minigun. And also acceleration speed on the minigun. Some range on the freezing. Upgrade price on freezing? Sure, seems good. Aiming speed on the sniper is pretty hot. And also upgrade price on sniper. Okay. Found a copy of Cubis. I'm trying to remember what game that is. I'm tempted to say it sounds like a GameCube game, but I might be thinking of Cubivore. Let's work on more stars. Cubivore is a pretty funny game to hear people talk about because it's just a hell of a game for people to get into. Flash puzzle game. Ooh. It's gonna be pretty cool. Alright, damage on missiles. There's like a bunch of different routes that the enemies can take, but they all... oh, there's a free experience node. Nah. Well, actually, power multiplier 125%. They all have to go through here. So it's like every enemy takes this path to this path, but I kind of just want to build more around this path than anything. Alright, what enemies do I have to worry about? Toxic normal armor from here. We got the purple, we got blue, and we got a pretty wide spread of enemy types. This song is the bop. Oh yeah, the Outrun soundtrack has some bangers for sure. Listen to that marimba going. Or not marimba, steel drum. Is marimba a different... is marimba the weird little... like metal prong instrument? I think I'm second guessing myself. on the nature of the marimba. I could just put a Flammenwerfer right here. Where for some Flammen? Yeah, seems good. And then probably gonna want to make a minigun that's got like a very centralized position. You right here. Are there any aerial enemies here? I don't think there are. That's a pretty rough place to have no attacks on. Fuck it. We're going for it. Maybe I just go for anti-air systems so that I can actually hit this alley right here. I just don't go with the missiles. Get you some better rotation speed so you can keep track of enemies along this swirly twirly pathway. Everyone up to level 3. Oh shit. There truly is nothing like a funky beat. Are there abilities that affect enemy speed? I mean, there's the freeze tower that slows enemies down. There's the... like, there's that effect, the upgrade to one of the multi-shots upgrades. I don't know if there's any non-freezing tower. Well, there's also the flamethrower, which will freeze enemies, but other than those two, I don't know if there's any abilities that affect enemy speed. Rotation speed up, attack speed up, max tower experience level. Ooh. Tower upgrade price. Oh damn. Increased damage? Oh, damn! I had not been applying my core upgrades like a fool. I'm giving it triple missiles. The part that it has the worst time trying to reach out of like all of these different pathways is the fast unit path, but it all, like, the missiles already can't hit the fast units. So, like, it loses this section of pathway, but I think it also benefits from just being able to shoot in this general direction consistently. You don't have to worry about rotation speed or anything. Let's build some miners. There are just a lot more and also better concentration resource nodes on the more difficult levels, which makes sense. And it's also like, oh man, if I want to grind, I actually have to think a little bit to play the level. So I have one blue miner left. Let's put it there. Bonus power per tower level till level 10. Ooh, that's pretty good. Ooh, orange loot. The triple missiles seem like they're putting in some good work here. Also, I say that I've been like lower on turn-based RPGs, but seeing Dan talk about SMT5 has made me really want to play that game. I never finished the Switch version, but I got most of the way through, and that game is really good. And, like, it's got even more quality of life stuff going on in it, which was, like, the quality of life in SMT5 was already just the best it's ever been. So hearing that it's even better is like, ooh. Is that the latest SMT? Yeah. The one that was Switch exclusive for a while for some reason. Money, I guess. Let's go around upgrading some of these miners, since I think I still have a little more time before anything threatens to actually get through. I feel like this layout is working pretty well for me. Like, it's kind of tempting to say, like, oh, a bunch of fast units are getting through the portal, so maybe I should make another multi-shot, but there's still a good handful of levels worth of upgrades that I can put onto the multi-shot. It's like, it's still handling them. So I don't know. Naho Biho. Such a great design. What if a funny little creature? Jack Frost was already like pretty high on the funny little guy tier list. And then it's just like, hey, let's just dress him up like the protagonist. Do you like it? Yeah, I do. I do like it. Oh boy. Things are really starting to push through. I only need to clear this wave, and then I have the star that I didn't get. I think the positioning for this multi-shot could have been better. It's pretty awkward. Ooh, ouch. Oh, they're like not clustered together at all. They're like a freaking very orderly line that just swooshed right past me. Yikes. I got the third star, though. I also got 2 crates. I got tons of crates. Blue crate. Green crate. Another green crate. Ooh, 2 blues out of the green crate. Fortune smiles upon me, Imperial. Power is tempting. What can I work towards if not that? Not even playing Mario, and he's still getting stars. Hell yeah. 120 stars? What do you mean? Huh? Huh. Power is probably the most consistently powerful out of those options. Any generic upgrades to grab? Multiplier, wave interval, forced wave bonus. Oh right, in order to buy access to the developer mode, you need to have done a stupid amount of research. 3 stars on presumably the hardest level in the game, but you also need to have 100 hours of playtime. Which is funny. It's like, no, really, are you done? If you think you're done with the game, we'll let you cheat. But you gotta be real fucking sure that you're done. Are you winning? Got upgrades to pick. So, kinda. Sure, we'll slap some extra range on the missiles. I do love that missile tower. Any cool upgrades for minigun? Not really. Oh, I could upgrade the Flammenwerfer. I have been using it more often the last couple of levels that I've been doing. Oh, God. It comes with a free laser. So that's nice. Tower available laser. I already have that. So I could just, like, try and optimize this laser, since a lot of the core upgrades make the laser better. Because the route for this level, oh wait, a couple of units can skip. Oh wait, no, these are just two different paths. So both paths let out here. One 5%, one 10%, 150% damage, 130% attack speed. Because I want missiles. So I'm just trying to determine where I want to put my missiles. I think this is a decent spot to put them. So I could put that there. If I put the freeze here, that will cover pretty much the whole lane. Alright. Let's do that. See how it goes. Oh no, there's two jets. I don't have anything that hits jets yet. Oh no. Wait, I do. Got him. Actually, this might be awkward. Oh well, I don't have any money. Laser, get him! Oh shit, it's getting him! Aww, one got through. Oh, the tower levels do increase the stats. Okay, good to know. Alright, let's give Missile the anti-air system. So it can hit more stuff. And then hit nothing because there's a bunch of Doritos. I'm hitting nothing. Breathe the freezing a little bit more. What are you bad at? You're bad at the blue circles. But the missile is really good at the blue circles. Do I want compact or do I want extra range? Let's give it a few more upgrades and see how far it reaches with its default range. Because if it reaches down to like here, then I'm probably going to give it compact missiles. Is that extra damage, though? High frequency is probably correct to get here, I think. The one that lets you pierce through enemies with the laser. Oh right, the core. Upgrade price reduced. Damage increase. Let's get some laser upgrades. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna build a multi-shot. I wanted to just let the laser handle things, but I'm scared. Level 10! Enemies with more than 80% HP take 20% more damage. That's probably enough range to go with compact missiles instead. What do your higher level upgrades do? Increased charging. Each tower that stands close reduces the bonus by 10%. Not a problem. And the ultimates. Every killed enemy increases the damage of the tower by 2.5% for 12 seconds and stacks, or just 10% increased power. Huh. Ooh, make me want to play Persona 5 even more, why don't ya? I think after stream tonight, I'm gonna start working on that again. Because that game rules. As I heard from a Canadian once, that rules out loud. Video games after streaming, impossible. Video games is all I am. Listening to Persona 5 music as a psyop to play Persona 5, yeah. I had also just started to approach some of the stuff in that game that they changed more for Royal, I think, in terms of plot. There's a lot of new stuff in that game pretty much across the whole experience. The whole experience. Available now at a mini-mall near you. How's your level doing? You're about to get ionization, which is cool. Yeah, I was definitely surprised to see that they changed more stuff for Royal than they did for Golden, because Golden already had, like, the changes for Golden were pretty big and pretty sweeping. And then they were like, yeah, but what if we did more, though? And then they did, and it was good. Okay, so even if I do get the an extra 7 levels for the laser, that still won't bring it up to 20, which is a shame. Maybe I get the 6.9 range increase. Lamau. Oh, I could put a blast here. That'd be fun. Several opportunities for stunning. I should make some resource miners, though, before I completely forget. We're on wave 70, so I've already forgotten quite a lot, but... well, sure, we'll get the power increase. Get the range increase next, I think. So many JRPGs coming out soon. Japan's going crazy with it. Oh yeah, the Visions of Mana, the game where Ichiban voices a Catboy. I was not the biggest Trials of Mana fan. Like, that game was cool, and I liked it, and I beat it, but I didn't love it. So I don't know how excited I am for Visions of Mana. But the fact that you get to play as Ichiban Catboy, pretty good. That's what we call in the biz a selling point. This laser's going crazy. It's waggling like hell. Yeah, I definitely didn't do multiple runs of Trials of Mana. Also, like, the character plot for the Beast dude was kind of weird. Oh yeah, no, the graphics on that thing are crazy. That's a very good looking video game that they're putting together there. We're completing quests over here, baby! The Dragon Lady looks like a VTuber? Yeah, kinda. Laser them. Yes. Oh god, the laser is insufficient. Minigun. Still wild that VTubers are an integral plot. Yet, that's another thing that I've been thinking about with Infinite Wealth is, like, it's not like I've been avoiding plot in that game. Stuff's been happening. But then I think about it some more and it's like, wow, there's a lot of plot that has not come up again since it was first introduced. There's a lot of game in that game, and I'm very curious how it's all gonna come back around. Ooh, we got a crate. Crack that crate. You also got enough keys to crack a crate. Do it. Whoa. Whoa. Extra missile range? Tempting. Any weird upgrades to get? Missile range. Bro, I could have been doing so many more side quests. I was bullied into doing Sujimon, alright? It's been more than 20 hours of side quests at this point. It's kind of hard to tell because at one point I'd left the game on, like running in the background for a while. So I couldn't even say for sure based off my file time, but oh god, how many streams of that game have there been thus far? A lot. I've played a lot of that game. Add up the stream VOD times. It's harder to do because a couple of the Twitch VODs got sent to hell. A couple of them were lost to the ether. Because I forgot to highlight them for too long. Because I'm an idiot! Alright, no tower-specific upgrades here. It's not even hubris. It's just foolishness. What the fuck am I doing with this level? Go. Missiles over here, minigun over here. Go. Do we have Doritos? We do have Doritos. The Doritos go along that path. Around 9 streams of Yakuza 8. And just 4.5 hours for each. That's a lot of game. Are there arrow limits here? But I lose a lot of coverage if I don't take anti-air as well. Still in like chapter 3, yeah, something like that. Rotation speed, range. XP multiplier, sure. extra damage. And then the damage. Finish Dondoko Island and then just unlock the business minigame again. I'd do it! Don't threaten me with a good time. Sujimon business. I mean, isn't that what the farm is? Want them on the shareholder meeting. It could happen. Look at the range on the missile tower, holy cow. Pretty good. God. This missile tower be going crazy. This is Bloons. This is Infinitode, which is free. And personally, I like it more than Bloons. But that's just me. I don't like monkeys in general. So that's not how you're going to endear me to Bloons. Wow, okay, Frieza. Yeah, so? Maximize my missile. You know what? Let's move this multi-shot down here. Hat can't be Frieza, he's tall. I'm around average height. But fair. Frieza post Dragon Ball Wish. That was a plot point, wasn't it? Frieza wishing to be tall. Look at this! Look at this attack speed! This is so good! I love missile machine gun. And then when one misses, it just starts twirling around. The multi-shot is also looking pretty hot. Thorn Beam, go! Maximum level tower! I think that's the first time that I've managed to do that. Do I have any other cool modifiers to put on things? Not really. Oh wait, aren't you good against purple? How are you against purple? Oh, you suck against the hexagons. Maybe I should switch the minigun and the flamethrower. I think I'll do that. Because then over here, I can slot in a search for the flamethrower. I probably shouldn't have switched those two. That probably wasn't worth it. I can put a freeze here, though. So I don't think it's going to interfere with the flamethrower that much if it's down here and it's up there. And then range increase, go! Wave 105, holy cow. Let's upgrade some of the miners, I guess. Oh shit, the blue squares are pushing in. Oh shit. Something made it through. Oh no, the purple's got shielded. Oh god. The fasts. Holy cow. They sure killed me fast. God dang. Got another star though. Wow. get you some more maximum level. It'd be nice to get you some max upgrade levels. Maybe I'll just save up for that. No tower-specific core upgrades. This song is jazzing the fuck out.
Like this, like that, like this, like that, like this, like that, like this, like that.
I could put minigun here.
Like this, like that.
Curious what I ought to put here.
Like this, like that, like this, like that, like this.
Overrate on Doritos.
This, like that.
I want to go eat chips right now,
I like it,
but I shouldn't.
I don't like it. Not at all.
Or if I do, then I should at least like try and make sure I'm exercising more.
I don't like it.
Take it easy. I goofed this up pretty bad. Let's restart. Hello, Neve. How's it going? Just feel good.
Just feel
good.
Just feel
good.
Just feel good.
What if I just don't?
Just feel good.
Probably should. 150% attack speed is pretty good. Or I could just put it here and only get one boost.
Like this, like that, like this, like that, like this, like that, like this, like that.
I'm a little tired because I slept weird. The weather's been messing with me, but otherwise,
Not at all.
doing all right. Those are not the towers I should have placed. Restart again.
Like this, like that, like this, like
What if we do Venom?
like this, like that, like this, like that, like this, like that, like that, like
Maybe Venom will be
like
good.
this, like that, like that. I like
Thinks
it,
the
I
movie
like
reviewer.
it.
Are there aerial units? There are. What do we got? Extra attack speed nodes, extra damage nodes. Huh. Tower cell refund. I don't care about that. Rotation speed, power, damage. let's start on this side, I think. Maybe I just don't use freezing. How about that? What if I just make my missiles better? I want to ride the high of that ridiculous missile launcher from the previous stage. Brute will appear in a few waves. I am Brute. We can use compact missiles for this stage at least. It's small enough. What if I place a laser here? Oh, Brute is dead. Put a flamethrower over here. Bonus power, big damage increase, some rotation speed. Because if I have these two towers here, then I can slap down some nodes so they're both getting the benefits. So if I do like this and this, what have I been playing lately? I've been playing a lot of this, the Infinitode 2. Been playing some not very good idle games, as I am wont to do when I grow listless. Magic. A new set of Magic cards came out, and they're really cool. But I definitely want to get back to playing some real games in my off time. I want to get back to Cyberpunk. I want to get back to Persona 5. Time to play Kingdom Hearts. I didn't finish Kingdom Hearts 3, so I could. How far did you get? Not very, I don't think. My memory tells me that I was not super far in. I could be wrong, but I think that's the case. What if I put an attack speed on you and then put a blast next to you? MechWarrior 5. I've heard good things. Armored Core is pretty much the mech game series that I care about nowadays, but I used to play a lot of MechWarrior 2 with my dad. That was a pretty cool game. I did have to learn, like, how the numpad can be used to control a game at the time. Because that was not really something that came natural to me when I was young. $41 for Kingdom Hearts 3, but for $20 you get the whole series. Yeah, I've heard that the ports are pretty wonky for 1 and 2. But maybe they'll fix them? I don't know. Reverse slow mechs with a lot of momentum behind them. That's more in line with MechWarrior. Armored Core is them mechs be zipping around all over the place. EDF mechs. I don't know nothing about that, stranger. Helldivers, Deep Rock Galactic, EDF. Just can't do it. I've not heard amazing things about MechWarrior Online, but I do take those opinions with a grain of salt, of those being the strong opinions of people who are very invested, very enfranchised. So you will often get much harsher opinions than might be accurate. Oh god, they're busting through. They have gained the ability to walk on platforms. Yeah, fuck it. Just rebuild the path that existed before, using a bunch of basics. Oh yeah, Sonic Frontiers. That's another game I need to get back to. I don't remember if I was on Zone 3 or 4, but it was kind of hard to tell just because I was getting all of the collectibles, or at least trying to, so I was spending a lot of time in each zone. The reward for 100% is not worth the headache. I believe you. However, probably gonna do it anyway. Yeah, do I have any cool modifiers left to snap on things? Give me one of these. Mining here, I guess. Quick hacker, get him. Quick hacker who's totally actively paying attention to the stream, get him. Get him. Yeah! Thank you, hacker. Metaphor disables nearby and most powerful towers. Blast that some bitch. Shorter range towers are having a bad time here, but is the laser gonna reach him? Maybe not. Hey! I did it. I beat the boss. You can now play in endless mode. I unlocked that even though I hadn't actually beaten that boss yet. Which is weird. The attack speed. Give it to me. Oh yeah, I was gonna slap a minigun down somewhere around here. What? Why can you just ignore that? That's that what? Rude? Oh well. I got a rare achievement for getting 3 stars on that level. And I got an epic chest. Whoa. Oh, that's a lot of resources, actually. Pretty cool. And then I just completely ignored what was in the second chest. Oops. I would like maximum upgrade level on my missiles, actually. Because I've been using them missiles. Still need the light blue star blueprint to try and get some of the 3rd generation upgrades. Ooh. Next level for the sniper as well. Pretty helpful. Alright, the snipers can get crit chance. Yeah. Trophy. That's the story. I'm missing so many trophies. Oh! Alright, I get a special gift for achievements. Is that 2 legendary crates? It is. Hey! Special 4. Upgrade price reduction and damage increase. For the missile, it's the same. I'm gonna get it for the multi-shot first. I'm playing favorites. And multi-shot is my favorite. Another funny thing about, like, mental connections between things. Songs that Yumfa uses in his videos makes, like, when I listen to those songs, it makes me want to go and play, like, a mainline Bethesda game. Like, it makes me want to go play Skyrim or Fallout 4 or Fallout New Vegas or something. But I am not immune to propaganda in the slightest. If someone cracks open a soda, I want a Coke right now. In Fantasy Realm, I would fall under hypnosis like that. Oh god, those resource nodes. Whoa. Swirly. Explosion range cannon. I don't want cannons. Attack speed blast though. Now I'm in. %50% range? Ooh. That's pretty cool. Alright, first things first. Where do I want my missiles? 130%. 170%. Ooh, 200% damage. And that covers the swirly. So let's do multi-shot here. missile here. I'll just get rid of it. Put a minigun over here, I think. Oh, there's actually not a wide variety of enemies on this stage. Oh, there's no fasts on this stage. Oh, that's probably fine. What's good at dealing with jets? Tesla? You a furry? I'm a Garfield, thank you very much. You're gonna try and be like, wow, what a weirdo. At least be accurate about it. What's good against healers? Was it minigun? Minigun's good against healers. I'm also just not acting under the assumption that they're being serious about it. You, a Garfield. Get out of here, G-tuber. Fuck the furries like you. Oh! Are they actually like 12 years old? Or stayed on 4chan for way too long? Real G's stan Odie. Couldn't be me. That dog's going off the table, I'm telling you. Only cats go on the table. They deserve it. Is a desk a table? If we really think about this, we really get into the science. Is a desk a table? It's a question for the ages. Yes, a desk is a table. And you think you can just answer a philosophical question like that all lackadaisically? Oh. Huh. Weird. Aspa's over there trying to speak with authority, and I just don't know. I'm not impressed. You know what? I'm gonna restart this level. I've got a way better plan. I'm gonna put the missile over here. Keep my clothes off the ground by wearing them. Am I a table? See? Now we're getting into the real shit. This is what matters. Oh! I didn't make my minigun yet. Restart again. This time for sure. Okay, so multi-shot here. So these two can share a buff thing there. How is the sniper against the various enemies that we shall be facing here? Pretty good, but can't hit the jets, which is fine. I think sniper here is probably a decent choice. Asp thinks that using a lot of words is gonna convince me. Embarrassing. It's all I know. I've been in grad school for years. I'm so sorry. For some reason, I just had like the mental image of just being like a fucking just a bully for no reason. Oh, why don't you go defend your dissertation? Oh, this grad student. Go to college for furniture philosophy. I mean, I think he's taken some topography classes, so I think defining surfaces is actually within the purview of his degree, but can we really just let people with degrees come in and think they know what they're talking about? Okay, what am I doing? I got $442 dues. Level 7 core? Let's go ahead and block off the center, I think. Topology, geometry, and structural analysis algorithms. Neat. I'm done being a bully. I think that's cool. Okay, so I think that's all of the routes to the center taken care of. So now, if I do this, yeah, they are still forced into the proper route. %20 increased damage. Oh yeah, I do have a sniper. I get the sniper damage upgrade too, why not? Can actually get range on this level. I think that's going to put in more work than penetrating bullets here. I could be wrong. What are you? Big robotman? Oh, I think that's the boss that summons extra enemies. That's Metal Chrysanthe. The robot. Also, I didn't realize there was another enemy portal over there. So there's a wider variety of the enemies than I expected. My table isn't homophobic, alright? I thought your degree was cool, and then you come in saying words like that. Is the stability of a sphere, like, mathematical stability? Would the stability take into consideration, like, how much the sphere could be crushed? When was the last time you hit your elbow on my table? Never. I'm built different. Next question. I don't know why I'm acting like this tonight. I'm tired. I hit my table on my chair yesterday. The table being the hit deliverer is is a pretty exciting scenario. Oh, Neve, topography does not exist within the realm of reason. Yeah, as far as topology is concerned, a corner and a curve are basically the same thing. Yeah. Oh shit, they're getting in. What do I do about this? The closest we are to Eldritch knowledge. I mean, that's a lot of math. the Flammenwerfer is werfing insufficient Flammen. Oh god, why is there so many Toxics? Let it. And bring in the jets so we can get the cool jet loot. Acker, you still haven't watched the original Trigun yet, have you? You're missing out on Tsuneo Imahori. He's the guy that did the soundtrack for the first season of Ippo. And I know you know it's good. Wait, did it move by my home? Oh. That's a boss node. So in order to actually get to my base, they have to go through here. They go through the swirly gig, and they get teleported over to one of these. Weird. Weird layout. Oh god, I haven't built any miners. Oh no, my resources! The resource nodes are like cracked, but the difficulty level of the map seems too high to actually utilize them. Damn. Yeah, the season one of Hajime no Ippo, The Fighting. The soundtrack was done by Tsuneo Imahori, which means that it's super duper good. Because Tsuneo Imahori did the soundtracks for like 3 things, and then like nothing else. He did the original Trigun anime, he did I think season 1, and then like I think he also did some stuff in the later seasons maybe of Ippo, and then Gungrave. And the anime adaptation for Gungrave. I think there was an anime for Gungrave? I don't remember. Hey! Maximum experience level for multi-shot. So now I think I can actually get the ultimates on my multi-shots. I should play Gungrave on stream at some point, just so I can get some context behind more of his music. Speaking of wanting more music, the Ape Escape soundtrack. The Ape Escape 1 soundtrack is so weird and so cool. .5 B2. What the? Huh? Why? What are you doing? Oh, that's not a yellow teleport. That's an amber teleport. Obviously. I have no idea what this map is going to be like. What if I just build everything to defend right at the very end of the map? What happens if I do that? I'm not killing things fast enough to stop them. There we go. What are my core upgrades here? Extra minor, attack speed and strength. Love that. What I want to accomplish for this attempt of this level is just to see what is going on with the teleporters. Just figure out what the gimmick is so I can plan around that. It's like, why is my tower attacking these things? Like, they're outside of the range. I am confused. I do want to try out the Gauss cannon, though. I'm not super enthusiastic about the Gauss cannon. Oh, Shazbot. Get him! Damn it. The Gauss cannon is weird. Oh, I have access to it now. So, the Gauss cannon consumes resources from nearby miners to charge its coils for a powerful shot. So it eats up resources, which I don't want. But maybe it's very strong, which I do. So let's try and build one and see what happens. rotate. You aim it manually? Well, maybe we're supposed to put the railgun here. Maybe that's the secret. How's the tower defensing? I just lost. But overall, pretty good. How about yourself? How's things on your end? Let's put one of you here. Let's put the... Put one of you here. Ooh, Typhoon Turnpike. Playing Mario Kart. Nice. I heard they got Mario in that game. Okay. So now... And now we got to load it up. It did do a big zap. The big zap was insufficient for what I needed it to do, but it did do a big zap. Oh, yeah. That's a neat tower, but the fact that it eats up the resources that I use for permanent upgrades makes me not want to use it. Like, it's like Faust in DMC5. It's like, ooh, you can use red orbs to deal extra damage, and like maybe you could get extra red orbs if you use it. It's like, eh. But I need those. Reduced resource consumption, yeah, give me that. Because the Gauss Cannon seems pretty cool. Burns 90% of received XP, gets plus 1% damage for every 5,000 XP burn. Double damage, doesn't kill enemies, and leaves them at least 10% HP. Enemies drop 40% bonus coins if they die within 5 seconds. Bonus coins? I guess? Oh, this map is designed to have a bunch of these things. Like, each of these setups is for a Gauss Cannon. Which, I mean, sure. Oh god. The pigs get through so easy. Let's wear some flamin'. Ooh, I got an achievement in an idle game that I'm playing in another window. Let's go. I forgot that I didn't close it down. Grocery store called Faustian Bargains. I have defeated waves. Maximum upgrade level, maximum experience level. XP level? I don't know. XP per second when at max upgrade level. It doesn't cost that much to get them to max upgrade level, so I guess getting all that extra XP on top of self-improvement is maybe cool? I don't know. Weird tower. Uh-oh. I'm dead. How many stars do I get? 1? I got 1. 1 star. Damn. Weird level design. Got some crates though. Hell yeah. I wonder if I could get even a single star on stage 6. I tried once and I could not get a single star. because you have 4 platforms to build all of your towers on. So you get 4 towers, no boosts, final destination. Build a minigun over there. Actually, let's do flamethrower here, multi-shot here. Then missiles here. Why are there green bars? Oh, I can break the gems. Oh, if I break the gems, does that unlock more tiles to build things on? Weird gimmick if that's the case. Oh god. I'm already dead. Huh. Let's try this again. Except, let's try and focus a little more on regular upgrades instead of getting distracted thinking about what the hell is going on with the level gimmick. I think I do want the missile, even though this layout didn't work out last time. I think I just need to, like, survive the first couple of waves, and then maybe things will come together. Alright. Yeah, I just needed to ensure that I was upgrading regularly. Which you would think would be a pretty obvious thing to take care of, but I was quite distracted. Alright, come on, missile. Let's get to level 7 so you can start doing micro missiles. Will probably work better. Oh yeah, the wave intervals are also super short. Doesn't help. Micro missiles. I completed a quest. I didn't get a star, but I completed a quest, and that's progress. It's way better than I was doing before. God, they're breaking through. Okay. Oh shit. The first star approacheth. Come on, buddy. Ooh, ouch. No, I was close. Damn it. I don't know if I just need way more upgrades on my towers or if I'm actually missing something about that level. And it kind of feels like I'm missing something, because that's a weird level. Spin. Oh, I've been going for 4 hours, huh? Wow. How time flies. I don't know. I feel like I showed off a decent amount of what this game is about. It's free. If you want to try it out, it's like less than a gig or something. It might be a couple of gigs. It's small. It's relatively small. But yeah, it's fun. I do feel like you get a pretty good sense of progression for the first while, unlocking all of the new towers, and then you can like go back to the previous levels that you've already beaten with all your cool new upgraded towers and get way further in. There's a pretty good variety to the towers. Like Asp said, like you kinda end up in a feedback loop of like, I like this tower, so I want to upgrade this tower, and then you just focus all your upgrades on that one tower, and then it's like, oh, this tower is bad on this level. And then you kinda gotta like just barely squeeze by with all of your less upgraded towers. But then you could also just go back and get some extra resources from redoing previous levels and upgrade your other towers to be at least a little closer to on par. It's neat, yeah. It seems like it's gotten a lot of work since, or like compared to the mobile version. So if you've played it before and you liked it, then maybe the PC version will be good. I don't know. I've enjoyed it though. I can't really go like judge how many hours I've put into it at this point because I keep forgetting that it's open and leaving it on in the background like all night. It says over 100 hours played. That's probably not true. Well, I mean, it's probably been over for it's been open for over 100 hours, but I've played it for at least 50 hours or so, like active gameplay. So I've gotten my money's worth of free out of it, so can't beat that kind of value. Upcoming streams. Monday is going to be Sulaco, more of that cool, fear-inspired GZ Doom first-person shooter, which is quite cool so far. I'm enjoying it. Tuesday is going to be more Infinite Wealth. I don't know if I'm just going to fall back into the Dundoko Island hole. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. Thursday is going to be more 9 Sols, which has been super cool so far, in spite of some dire content. And next Saturday, maybe Nightmare Cart? Maybe something else. I don't have any specific plan for next Saturday. But it'll probably be something cool. Thanks again to Colt for the $25 donation, and thanks to everyone for showing up and hanging out and chatting and all that good stuff. Who up? Who streaming? Digi is going. She's been going for a while, so might be wrapping up relatively soon, but I think we're gonna head over that way anyways. But Zeldrick is also doing a sponsored stream for Republic of Pirates, so if you want to go check out what Zeldrick is up to, support Zeldrick. Zeldrick is cool. But we're gonna go see Digi. Thanks again, everyone, for showing up and hanging out and chatting and all that good stuff. And hopefully I see you all again on Monday for more Sulaco. Have a good one.